Snack-a-roni, the 315 treat.
Welcome to Snackboy. A lot of you probably think, hey, Terry, I bet your most embarrassing time with your Aunt Jane. That's right, Aunt Jane, daughter of Vivian Dead Wiley blood is crazy blood. That's why I can do Snackboy. That is why I'm crazy enough to do this show. That is why my mother is crazy enough to be Sweet Sue. I think anyone who's read the message board and read Daily Ponderances by Sweet Sue knows she's a little crazy. I do not write them. They come from her demented fingertips. And that is right for Sister Jane. We all know she's a little crazy too. You have to be crazy when the Dead Wiley blood is flowing through your veins. You have to be crazy. That's why the nigger white Opie and the nigger white James are crazy. That is why my brother, Seminary Kenny, is crazy. It's bigger than you and I. It is like Cujo. We are rabid. We're happy. We love each other, but we're crazy out there. We are 5 minutes off, people. 5 minutes off balance. Well, Aunt Jane is 10 minutes off balance. A lot of you know that Aunt Jane, for some of you who think it's pronounced aunt, you're wrong. It's Aunt Jane. A lot of you know she's unbalanced because of the time she wanted me to be on Jerry Springer with her, and then that whole craziness she planned around Jerry Springer. Hadn't I done enough trying to get her to the Whitesnake concert? And by the way, thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for correcting me on the whole Whitesnake issue. Yes, I now know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Once Bitten, Twice Shy was not indeed sung by Whitesnake. And I want to thank the 280 people who emailed me, wrote me, or called me to tell me so. That was beautiful. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Anyway, Aunt Jane in her younger days was even crazier than she is now. Yes, people, even crazier! She was having her 15 minutes of crazy fame as predicted by Andy Warhol. And the most embarrassing time was when I was a kid and me and the nigger white cousins, nigger white Opie, nigger white foot, ow! And nigger white Jane, hey Charlie. And my brother and cousin Tammy, we were all tiny, and it was the day after family portrait day, and Aunt Jane and her boyfriend Rod were taking care of us. Now Rod was a violent man, prone to violent fits, and when he wasn't on his medication, he could throw lamps through walls, he could throw fists through walls, and he had the worst feathered 1978 hair you've ever seen. It was very feathered, people. I mean, you might say, there's nothing wrong with feathered hair. This guy could fly. He was a human kite, people. Anyway, so her and her boyfriend Rod were just getting on each other's nerves this weekend, and they had all these kids to watch, and they were like, he was like, Jane, I'm not taking this crap. I want to go see the black hole. The movie looks like it's really just illin', man. It looks like it's incredibly illin'. And she said, no, we're seeing the Aristocats. I want to see the Aristocats. I want to see the black hole. I want to see the Aristocats. That's right, the year was 1981. It was a reissue of the Aristocats, and the black hole was burning up screens around town. Well, anyway, us kids wanted to see the Aristocats. We didn't want to see the black hole. No, we didn't want to see a giant black hole movie about space before computer effects were done right. No, we wanted to see those darling Aristocats and all their catty kitty adventures. And they started fighting. Anyway, they first had been drinking a couple cocktails. Aunt Jane's favorite was Schlitz and Blue Ribbon, Pabst Blue Ribbon for people that go back. And we finally got to see the Aristocats because Aunt Jane always wins a fight. And Rod was so mad that he decided to punish her the way you punish any Dead Wiley daughter. Well, my grandmother passed something on to my mother and her two sisters, including Jane, and that is they hate noises when people eat. Well, Rod knew this, so he got his popcorn extra buttered, and he put extra salt on it, and he was making a lot of gross noises as he ate it, because he didn't want to watch the Aristocats. So he was like, and she was like, Rod, honey, stop it. Stop it. I'm going to throw away all your 8-tracks, Rod. We're going to get home and throw them away. Jane, you bitch, you're not going to throw away my 8-tracks. They're yours, too. She's like, stop it. He's like, I won't stop it. And with that, he was spitting popcorn out of his mouth. So as they fought, he was spitting popcorn out of his mouth. And I was sitting in front of him, and he spit popcorn on my neck. I got popcorn on your nephew. The woman behind him, the old woman, was like, please, people, this is a children's film. The theater is full of children. Don't be quiet for me, but please don't ruin it for all the poor, terrified children. He turned around and was like, bitch, mind your own business. And then he showed her his food. And she was like, oh! And her and her husband went to complain to the manager. And that's like, finally, not sure what the flashlight came down. And he was like, I'm not to ask you guys to leave. He's like, look, you Jane, you bitch, look what you done. And he showed the usher his food. And the usher's like, that's right, guys, go. And that's right. We never got to see the end of the Aristocats, and this was before the Aristocats was on video. So I want to say, Rod, if you're out there, you owe me the end of the Aristocats, mother freaker.